Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the grand finals of Meta Madness Qualifier number 4. My name is Bahamut. On the left-hand side, it is, I was going to say Warhead Junction. It's going to be Vinland Raiders. On the right, it is going to be Avoiding Same Heroes. We're going to Warhead Junction for map number 1. Welcome into the stream. If you got a gifted sub from Nancy or from Kagiri earlier, welcome to the Bahamuts. Thank you all so much for the generosity today. Thank you all so much for the amazing support. We are going to be seeing a map number 1 will be Warhead Junction. We actually don't know what the map bans are because Sven did not ban a second map yet, or did not ban a map. We know that Tomb of the Spider Queen was banned away by Avoiding Same Heroes on the right. But either way, Warhead Junction will be map number 1. As always, we'd like to remind you with Meta Madness that we do have the pre-ban 15 heroes for Qualifier number 4. That is going to be an Abathur, Anduin, Blaze, Brightwing, Diablo, Genji, Hanzo, Hogger, Johanna, Junkrat, Lucio, Sergeant Hammer, Sylvanas, Tracer, and Vala. All 15 of those heroes are perma-banned for the entire tournament. Heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps in this best of 5 grand finals. And Falstad, Dahaka, the globals are immediately removed. You went and got kebab and a burger. Oh, freaky. Don't rub it in. Oh, kebab sounds so good. Oh, I haven't had kebab in years. I'm just very hungry at this point. I am just very hungry at this point. We'll see. You're eating Wendy's. Oh, no. Oh, that sounds so good too. But there's no Wendy's near me. There's no Wendy's. I'm not driving down the mountain for Wendy's. That's not a smart thing to do. Oh man, that sounds good though. Baconator, some spicy chicken nuggets. Order of fries. Get a lemonade as well. Medivh will be banned away with the Dahaka, Muradin, and Falstad. Now, I do want to point out, Sven does have a Pocket Vikings. I wouldn't even call it pocket, like everyone kind of knows about it, so it's like, will we see it? Is it going to be something? I actually wonder, is Avoiding Same Heroes just not too concerned about the Viking threat? I don't think they're going to go for it themselves. I'd DoorDash you something if I could figure out how to make DoorDash gifting work. Wildfire. Unfortunately, in my area, DoorDash is so goddamn expensive that I wouldn't even... I appreciate it, but I wouldn't want to ask that of any of you because it's just so expensive. Like 3 items from Taco Bell with tip, delivery, blah 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 ends up being like $30. That feels ridiculous. I feel like it's not that expensive everywhere, but there's this thing called Treat Stream, and I was looking at that just now, and they're like, we've added new things in your area. They didn't add anything new to my area. I was wondering because I was like, hey, if they add like Taco Bell to Treat Stream, that'd be cool, but nope. Yeah, DoorDash up here is it's just way too expensive. Way too expensive, man. It would honestly make more sense for me to walk to Taco Bell. Or it would actually make more sense for me to bribe my neighbor's kid to drive me there and be like, I'll buy you a burrito. I've only had 1 beer, but I'm very strict on alcohol consumption and driving. I do my best to really not combine the two ever. And even if I'm driving somewhere and I have a beer, it's usually like I wait a long time just to make sure that I'm good to drive. You know, don't need that shit in my life. Alrighty, Rhaegar on Nubarak. We have the Mal'Ganis band away. Maev, Sonya, Tyrande on the left-hand side. Okay. Vinland Raiders still with 2 more picks. The Mal'Ganis is a target ban onto Joanna Yaya. Let's actually get that prepared because we will have that button needed for the introductions. Chromie band away. All right. I would rather not waste the money on DoorDash and buy Bandit stuff. That's the truth. I would rather save the money and spend it on Bandit. Okay, they do get their ETC once again with a Nubarak, Rhaegar, Greymane. Tyrande, Maev, Sonya. Will they go for an early Vikings? Will the side of Vinland Raiders consider the early Vikings like hard siege top lane while the Vikings manage mid and bottom and grab the boss later and continue to press in? No? A fairly standard draft from the side of Vinland Raiders. There will be, I'm assuming ETC is going for Stage Dive to give a global factor. Still need a last pick. Could be Hypercarry Greymane. Could look at maybe getting a Mephisto to jump in, get some AoE damage with a Lightning Nova poke as well. Mephisto's scaling is pretty good. I do like him for this map. He can grab camps as well. Oh! Double support composition. Ooh, wait. This is Bloodlust. That's a Bloodlust comp. I mean, I doubt it, but also it's there. What do you think, chat? I think they can Bloodlust off this. Yeah. Bloodlust it. Does Karazim take Bloodlust? No, I'm just kidding. It's not Karazim, I know. Warhead Junction. And we have Vinland Raiders versus Avoiding Same Heroes. All right, you know the dealio. We'll start the prediction once we load in and introduce the teams. Let's get into it. Cheers, chat. Happy Sunday. Karazim Rhaegar is scary good. I honestly want the Bloodlust. Like, as much as we kind of maybe meme about it, I think Bloodlust is a brilliant idea right now. It's a brilliant idea, excuse me, for this map. Interesting comp. Yep, I agree a lot. Excuse me, a lot. There we go. Gotta pronounce that underscore. Launch nukes to devastate the enemy team's fortifications by 5%. Alright, the load-in is gonna be here. We have a DC from a player. My game is crashed. I am pinwheeling, chat. Am I connected to stream? Yes. Okay. Hello. Of course. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here in map number 1 of the Grand Finals for Meta Madness Qualifier number 4. On the left-hand side, we've got Vinland Raiders, Joanne. To play the Arthas, Sven, Sonya, Nano, Cassia, Swamp to play Maev, and Hunter Orc will be your Tyrande. Wait, this is important. Where are you going? Alright, well that's not going to be connecting onto any enemies, as we have on the right-hand side, Avoiding Same Heroes. We will have Skizakid ETC, Bish on this Nubarak, Holpaka Karazim, Ren on the Rhaegar, and Mai will play the Greymane, jumping in onto Arthas, and he will be First Blood. Chat, excuse me. Get your gambles in as we have the prediction up and available for all of you. Which team is going to be winning Warhead Junction, map number 1 of the Grand Finals for our qualifier number 4. As always, not really as always. We haven't done that in a while. Ninja, you're just in time to gamble. Pause UI might be broken. The actual game did. Oh no, it looks. I guess it just maybe the message went away or something. I don't know, dude. What's up, Island? Good to see you. Well, we're here on Warhead Junction, first map of the Grand Finals, with a kill onto Arthas. Nano trying to back away. Bish does not land the burrow charge, but Nano is picked off. Another kill to the side of Avoiding Same Heroes as Hunter Orc is being chased down. Tyrande goes down as well. Vinland Raiders getting rampaged on here at the beginning of the map. Arthas is taking a very aggressive rotation all by himself. I'm sorry, where are you going? He's just like, no, I'll just keep walking past you. No big deal. Your enemy team couldn't be anywhere around me. I like how we still have the secret missile chasing onto Greymane. Body blocks are good by Karazim. Quadra kill early on. Chat, what is going on with this game number 1? 4,200 to 9K. We got some good odds on this. Top lane will be opened up. Not a whole lot of mana on the Karazim. Not a whole lot of HP on this Greymane. Karazim will hearth back for full. I think Greymane's tapping well. ETC in bottom lane is going to be pressuring onto the... is actually just focusing onto the camp, I do believe. Couple autos on the Swamp here and there as well. Does go Crowd Surfer level 4. Sonya grabs camp on the left-hand side. Shot of Fury for her. Arthas looking to invade this camp. Karazim and Nubrak rotating up, but they don't want to sacrifice Greymane for this. Unfortunately, I think he is going to be sacrificed. Karazim comes in with the dash. The heals are good, but our Greymane's so very low. He needs to Razor Swipe away from the Arthas. 11 or so HP. Arthas is going to be taking a couple tower shots. Maiev very low. She gets away. Greymane goes down to the Arthas. I believe he was able to use his Death Coil, and that is Arthas traded. Karazim goes down. The camp is still in favor of avoiding same heroes, and the fight will continue. Maiev with an Emerald Bind. Ren getting low. That is a kill into Rhaegar, and Vish is going to be cleared up as well. The members of Vinland Raiders get themselves a early quadra kill around this. Greymane and Nubrak, Rhaegar, Karazim all respawning as Skizikid gets the channel on a Warhead nuke. Don't they fire from over here or something like that? Maiev unfortunately delayed out by a wave. ETC comes down and gets another delay. Crowd Surfer through the wall. Greymane on top, chasing onto Sven, who's got a nuke available. Nuke being dropped in the bottom lane. There you go. It's going to be firing out from there, connecting down into bottom. Opens up the fort front gate a little bit further. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Greymane and Nubrak push things up here as well. Does the carried objective show nukes? It does! Hey, we can actually use this little stat screen. Dive onto Hunter Orc. Goodbye, Tyrande. The Arthas in the bottom lane is going to be pushing into ETC, and nuke will be summoned for the top lane. Bop! Wait, was that defensive nuke from Sven? It was. Sven used the nuke to clear things out. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, oh, Maiev, she's dead. Nuke dropped by her, and Sven goes and grabs a camp over here in the top area. Death Coil, by the way, 4 and 7 for our Arthas right now. He'll be having those upgrades as Greymane, Nubrak invade the camp on the left-hand side. Sonya has to give it away. Still 2 nukes in the hands of avoiding same heroes. Big looter flare from Tyrande. Nuke dropped in the fight. Arthas trying to get away from that damage. Will be hit by it. Goes down by 50%. Rhaegar the one to fall. Arthas power slowed, and they traded kill. Arthas for Rhaegar. Karazim, Greymane rotate out, and Skizikid should be able to do the same. This is the, by the way, the Raven, I believe. Yeah, the Raven is out of structure range. So those missiles will continually connect into the keep front gate. I don't think a minion wave will catch on to this. How much is that dealing? Is there stats we can check for this? Attacks per second, 0.2. Damage to structures is 8. That can't be right. Is there a way to actually see the missile, maybe? No, okay. Huh, interesting. Huh. Ha 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 ha. Boss in the top lane. Sven is going to be scouted by that totem. Rhaegar goes down to Maiev in the bottom lane. They know that they're on this boss. Sven steps in. The portal is... Oh, no. Oh, no, wait. Sven goes in. He's going to get chunked. There's a cocoon onto the Maiev, or onto the Cassia. Oh, no. Sonya picked off. It was looking so good. Greymane able to roll away from the containment disc. Gonna take a tower shot. Gonna go down. By the way, Raven's still opening up this top lane keep front gate. No one plays the ghost character on the map with all the nukes? Oh, you mean Nova. Speaking of characters, we had this slight conversation earlier. You know who I'd love to get in this game? Tosh. And you might be like, well, but Bahamut, he's just man with gun. Wrong, he's a Spectre. No, I still want the serpent lady from Heart of the Swarm, who's kind of like your advisor to Kerrigan. That is like that, and like I think Minx could be really interesting as well for Heroes of the Storm. Also, Lilith from Diablo 4 would be a really cool addition. That would be also really fun to see. But either way, Syndra goes to level 10 for the Arthas, Shadowstalk Tyrande, Wrath of Berserker. There is the Bloodlust, by the way. I did not note this, but it is Bloodlust Rhaegar, 7-strike Kharazim, Stage Dive ETC, Cocoon Anub'arak, and the Curse Bullet for the Greymane. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, some pressure being applied to our Kharazim, who gets the block totem out and dashing away. Lady Vaz should be super cool. That's the Naga from Warcraft, right? Hey, I'm all for that. I mean, like, there's a billion Warcraft characters in this game, but still, I would love that. I think that's a really cool character design. I mean, even then, like, some really cool map ideas that you can grab from some of these games as well. Syndra goes to summon. Bloodlust is the answer. Stage dive in from ETC. Greymane goes down first as the Fan of Knives resets are non-stop from Swamp Grotto. What a play. The nuke is dropped down. A quadra kill to be achieved. ETC rolls on out of there. Top lane does have a wave crashing onto the fort right now. That will be going down. But meanwhile in bottom, this is going to be Keep Front Gate assailed by the members of Vinland Raiders. Donnie Vermillion announcer? Dude, I am with you on that. Oh, for sure. I'd love a map. So is it Heart of the Swarm or is it Legacy of the Void where there's a map where there's rising and lowering lava and Donnie Vermillion, like you have to like save him or something like that? I forget the exact details of it. But I feel like that could be a cool map, like objective phase, like you, I don't know, can summon the lava to your team or something. I don't know. It'd be cool. I think StarCraft maps would be, more StarCraft stuff would be cool. You want Overmind? You are not alone in that statement. If Stark was here, he'd agree with you. I do believe he's busy today. Good ball lightning out from Cassia. Greymane, Rhaegar, and Anub'arak will fall. ETC stunned out by Hunter Ort. And Vinland Raiders, who had a bit of a, kind of a slow start, almost like they were waking up for game number 1 here, will be able to annihilate this enemy team. 14-11 in kills, and 16 talents here, very close to the members of Vinland Raiders. The issue is with Orvamind is I feel like he would be used as such a troll hero. Granted, just about every character can be used as a troll hero, so... Alright, Arthas gonna go get full mana. Boss is up in 56 seconds. Next objective phase, I have no idea where it is, because I don't think we see a preview for it. The campaign map was Wings of Liberty, but there's a co-op one with Donnie Vermillion. I swear there's a campaign map where you have to, like, save the news station people and there's rising and lowering lava. Granted, I might be combining 2 different levels, because I might be thinking of the level where the lava goes up and down and you have to collect all the certain amount of minerals. Zul'jin is the best troll hero. Very clever. 22 on Boston top lane. Bottom fort will go down. But even then, like, Carax or Swan would be really cool. It's like some sort of character to summon, I don't know, not machinery, but like units. Kind of interesting. And we do have a lot of summonable characters, you know, Zagara, Asmodan, they all, you know, Zool, but I don't know, I think it's such a cool concept. Wizard, thank you for the tier 1 for 4 months. I'll resend alert when we get out of game as the Syndra Ghost is summoned by Arthas to zone back the enemy. We've got ETC clearing out of camp in top. Boss will be grabbed by the enemy for that top lane as well. He'll pocket a Hearth out and the rest of the team will defend. Yeah, it looks like they'll be able to defend this. Next objective phase is quadra nukes on the map. Kharazim punches his way through the boss. That's going to get some decent damage onto the Keep Front Gate. Bloodlust and actually everything but Syndra Ghost is up and available for these 2 teams. Wrath Berserker activated by Sonya. Anub'arak gets the burrow charge. There's a Curse Bullet. Nuke being dropped in mid. ETC is going to try and back away from that splash damage. Containment Disc will connect onto a Nubarak. I did think it was wide for a moment there. Another nuke to be dropped into mid lane. Stage dive from ETC. Gonna get the power slide through onto Arthas. Sven will be blinded. Or excuse me, no, the blind comes down from Cassia. I think it was aimed at Greymane. Ball lightning broken, or at least the connection broken. No volleyball between ETC and Greymane. Triple nuke phase coming up. Top lane boss got more than 50% of the keep. ETC will go clear out that wave. And a Nubarak is going to do his best to get out of here. We actually don't have Cleansing Dash level 16. It's going to be Quicksilver 13. Wave 100 Fists at level 16 for more damage. Fan of Knives poking at this Nubarak. He's still chasing in. Throwing down the Impale with the bed of Barbs, level 4. Containment Disc into ETC. Catapults arrived in top lane. ETC rooted after being inside the Containment Disc. Still a decent wave in top. Cyclone might fixate onto the structure. And Nubarak and Greymane, or Rhaegar, grabbing nukes over there. Karazim jumps in, gets one delay. Howling Blast not connecting. ETC has Stage Dive up and available. Also has cooldown reduction from level 13 from his face melt onto enemy heroes, as well as the Boombox. Sven gets the channel. Still one nuke available in the bottom lane. If you're curious who's holding what, there you go. We can show you right there. Another camp to be grabbed in the top lane from the side of avoiding same heroes, and Vinland Raiders will steal away this Hellbat camp. Svamp wants to get the Umbra Bind onto Bish, but unfortunately the Nubarak burrows away, and that will be a self-cleanse. About 2 minutes on this boss timer for top lane. Karazim manages bottom, mid lane to be cleared out and safe for the time being, and Warhead Junction looking okay to both sides. 14 to 12 in kills, ETC hearts out. Does have the Stage Dive available if he wants to jump in. Bruiser Camp will be invaded here. And what is the vision? I don't know if they actually saw this rotation towards the camp. I think they might have, actually. Another Sentinel from the Tyrande being thrown across the map. We know that Greymane and friends are up in this top lane. Greymane shows in the wave right now, just above. Arthas steps out. Howling Blast to try and connect into Greymane. He rolls away and disengages. Meanwhile, the bottom lane keep has gone down. ETC is clearing out the camp and such that is going to be pushing in. Nice spear from Sven. Gets a bit of damage onto Hopaka. Fan of Knives reveal Bish in the bush. Oh, it's close to 20 talents here on the left-hand side as well. Giant Slammer 16 for Sonya, since there's a bit of health pools to slay him through. What's the percent on that, by the way? 1.5% additionally. C works on this bottom lane clear. Tension's mounting in map number 1. Things seem to be slowing down a little bit. A lot of good early game aggression. The Nubarak scouts out the enemy. Does not get rooted. Will be dismounted. ETC still clearing out bottom lane. Boss is up in 40 seconds in the top lane. Mid lane still being saved by Karazim Greymane. ETC working on bottom. 20 talent tier almost here. Opposing presence level 16 for our ETC. Svamp wants to try and chase down this Nubarak. Throws out the Containment Disc, goes wide of a Nubarak, who will be hit with a Howling Blast. No, that was just the Lunar Flare of the Tyrande. Bloodlust with the Gladiator's Shout. That's a Stage Dive Crowd Pleaser level 20 upgrade. We do have a Cocoon onto the Arthas right now, as the nukes are being dropped in the team fight between both sides. Camp and top lane pushing in, and Nubarak's got to get that vision just above. Sonya is going to be seen going up that way, and it's traded heroics, no kills or anything like that. Meanwhile, in top lane, as I mentioned, Camp and Catapults are working their way towards this keep. We've got Boss up and available. What is the name? What do they name this? Slime Boss Defender. Slime Boss Defender, as our next nuke phase is going to be announced. Karazim is very, very split from his team right here. Containment Disc will have a silence for 1.5 seconds, and that's enough time for Cassie to find the kill. She goes in for the fend. Catapult in bottom lane. A lot of catapults are driving towards core as the chase is on. Nubarak burrows in, trying to make the fight happen here. Big stage dive from ETC. Arthas will fall. Bish is getting low on this Anubrak. Throws the Cocoon down onto the Maiev. Thinking about throwing this nuke down, but Nano gets the fend in, immediately clearing that out. We have Tyrande falling. Somehow Bish is able to get away. Earth Grasp Totem. Maiev thinks she's got the juke. Unfortunately, it's not going to be the case. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, the Cyclones are here on core. Anubrak's already rotating to clear them out. All right, well, Warhead Junction continues. Map number 1 of this best of 5. Cyclones get some damage onto the core, and Nubrak hearths out for full. Ooh-wee. This is a game number 1. That is a certainty. It's definitely a game in front of our eyes. Can you believe these series of events that have unfolded in front of what you've seen? I sure can't. All right. I forget what the... Pictures and bigger and slows increase by 30. So it's 80% slow. And this is also increasing Bloodlust by 100%, so 12 seconds duration, but also more AoE onto that. Maiev is going to respawn. Tyrande as well. Boston top lane with a Bruiser Camp, the Goliath, Raven, Cyclone, and Spore Crawler? That's not right. Slime Boss. That's a Syndragosa from the Arthas. Does have the level 20 upgrade, which roots enemies in place. Bloodlust activated by Rhaegar. Unfortunately, here comes a nuke. That's a kill into Karazim. ETC's managing bottom lane. Top lane keep might be saved here, actually. Uh-oh, they left it. No, they left it. No, if they had all focused on boss a little bit more, they would have had it. But I think with the death timers, they want to run across the map and take this map number 1 for Vinland Raiders. Oh, no, but I don't think... Yeah, I think they realized, like, hey, death timers are still kind of long. We could just go at their core.
Red team's core.
Sonya, Maiev coming through. The core defenses will start launching nukes here. Yes, that is the core defenses throwing out the nukes. You can see them firing on the right side of your screen. Core shielding is going to start taking some damage. Sven looking for the slams onto all of this. No one with a nuke available. Sven's going to be the target of a whole lot of CC. Nubrak popping the rewind. There's a stage dive in from ETC. Sven trying to spin through that pain. Going to be able to get the activatable as well. The core shielding is dropped. 2% off the core right now, and the respawns are through. That is a cocoon onto Cassia. Shadow Stalk activated, but Arthas is still the one to go down, and Nubrak lands a big burrow charge onto the enemy. Arthas dead for 58 seconds more. We still have catapults arriving towards top lane keep, and the longer this is delayed out, the better it is for the side of avoiding same heroes in that top lane. Arthas still dead for 48. There's a power slide onto the Sonya. Tyrande goes down. And Winions are arriving at core right now. Maiev, Cassia, they're trying to hearth away. Maiev does go down. Cassia running on out of this. Shizakid will chase down Sven. As I had mentioned, those catapults are going to be fixated onto core, getting the rockets out. But unfortunately, I'll be taking a bit too much damage and just get some core scratches. Meanwhile, though, the members of Avoiding Same Heroes have all rushed into top lane to try and take down Vinland Raiders in map number 1 of this best of 5 grand finals, coming through a hard-fought bottom bracket, and they will get technically a team kill. I think they're actually going to find it off of Sven right here. No, they're focused on the core. They don't care about Sonya. She's going to be cocooned. Get out of here, Sonya. GG from Sven, and Avoiding Same Heroes take map number 1 in the best of 5 grand finals. Ooh, wee chat. Ooh, wee chat. What a good game number 1. What a good game number 1. Wizard, thank you again for the resub.
You know this, then why do you serve him?
Because he paid me a freaking fortune, you moron.
You got paid?
It's always nice to watch some hot casting.
Thank you for the tier 1 for 4 months and the kind words. I appreciate that a ton. I'm so tired right now. I can feel it. I'm exhausted today. I'm exhausted today. Oh, we're sleepy boys today. We're doing our best. It's been good games. Appreciate all of you hanging out, supporting the stream. Let's pay out the bet. Avoiding same heroes did win the game. Look at that timing. Look at that timing. I step away, I grab myself a beverage, I run to the bathroom, and here we are, Dragonshire map number 2 in the best of 5 grand finals for the Meta Madness. Welcome in, everybody. As a reminder, this is the Meta Madness style of draft heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps in this best of 5 grand finals. We also have 15 heroes that are banned away that is pinned to the top of Twitch chat. And let's go ahead and see what we got here for Dragonshire map number 2. Ron should get ads when there's uptime on stream. Oh, you mean like when I start stream, Ron should run a block of ads? He does. There's a block of ads that are Ron right at the start of the stream to try and get ahead, but I did not run a block after the last best of 3 because I was distracted by weird apple juice. How you doing today, Kaimo? How was D&D yesterday? Did we all die? Am I rolling my Orc Barbarian Bard? Only Ron should get ads. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay. But then how would I make ad revenue? How would I make like $100 a month off of ad revenue? That's like $100. That's $100 extra. Speaking of $100, somehow my auto insurance went back up for no reason, so now I have to call the auto insurance place. Also, I went onto I got an electricity bill and it was like, you haven't paid. You didn't pay last month. And I was like, yes, I did. So I logged in and the website says I have a credit. Like my bill says like you owe $250 for 2 months of electricity that you didn't pay for yet. And then I go on the website, it's like, you have $26 credit. So I'm like, all right, I ain't gonna complain about that. Wife's parents were over and made me eat food with them instead of playing D&D. Well, I'm very sorry, but I'm gonna side with your wife and her parents on this one. Eating food is healthy, because I feel like sometimes you don't do that, mister. Dahaka, Vikings, Lunara, and Falstead will be banned away, so no globals in this game. You didn't pay the correct amount, so you pay again. Typically, when I pay my electricity bill, I actually overpay the bill. So it actually kind of makes sense to have a credit. But I don't understand because I didn't pay this month yet, and I still have a credit, so I'm confused. I'm gonna call them Monday. I have to call the auto insurance place anyways. Alrighty, Chromie Muradin. You overpaid, so you owe us money for making us do extra math, but the computer does it all. Muradin Rexar for Dragonshire start, okay. I do like this quite a bit from avoiding same heroes. Oh! The Samuro in previous games was very annoying. So we'll see what Sven's able to do with that. Yo, this composition is leading me to believe that this is going to be a Cho'Gall. Dude, you could Cho'Gall in that last 2 spots. I'm just saying. Just saying, you could Cho'Gall that last 2 spots. What are we going to get here for the ban phase, though? Need a main tank. And, maybe another Mal'Ganis ban? Maybe another target onto, Joanna? That's going to be a Garrosh, okay. Garrosh will be banned away. We will get rid of probably a healer here for Rexar and Muradin. Get rid of some sort of healer that they don't want to deal with. I don't think it's an Ana ban. Okay. Sorry, excuse me. We're very tired today. I'm trying my best, but woke up groggy and we've been... Well, the beer doesn't help us. The beer only makes us more cozy and sleepy. Let's see what they paired for the Muradin Rexar. Still need that healer, still need some damage. Jaina's up and available if they just want to get some nice bursty mage damage.
The wait is over.
Okay, Cassia. Wait, didn't they just play Cassia? Wasn't Cassia in the last game? Wasn't Cassie in the previous map? Was she? Maybe they're just gonna fully draft and then do the DC. Maybe that's it. Save Chill Golf from map 5. Go out with a bang. Alright, Uther ban. And then we get into the Kerrigan pick with what? It was Cassia, and then which was the accidental Stukov, right? Yeah. Kerrigan, Rexar. Oh, that's a good dive composition. Okay. Blinds from May, Avalanche to push back the aggression. I don't hate that too much. And Deathwing as well, since he is unCCable. Baja for president? I don't want that much responsibility. I'm cool with like an advisor cabinet position where I just like get called up like, hey Baja, what do you think about this? And it's just like, just buy him tacos. God, tacos. I'm so hungry, Chad. I'm sorry. I'm so hungry. I'm so lethargic. I am trying my best. I appreciate you all hanging out in the stream. Let's go ahead and get a Twitch prediction going for Dragonshire. President is a step down from Celestial God. That's fair. All right, hopefully we get no load-in issues this time. And we're into it, ladies and gentlemen. Map number 2 of our grand finals for Meta Madness. Map number 2 is going to be Dragonshire. On the right-hand side, avoiding same heroes with a Skizakid Muradin, Ren playing Stukov, Bish on Kerrigan, Maya on the Rexar. We'll see a solo lane or a bottom lane Hopaka Zagara. One of the best tints, by the way. One of the best skins. God dang, that's such a good skin for Zagara. And of course, last but not least, and most importantly, we have Misha to be played by Misha. On the right-hand side, on the left-hand side, we've got Vinland Raiders, Hunter Orc playing Malfurion, Swamp Grotto, Deathwing, Chromie to be played by Nano, Sven on the Samuro, and Joanna will be our May. We get into our first engagement. We got the Blizzard activated by May to zone back Muradin. Misha able to get a mend from Rexar. She'll take a chunk of Sandblast damage with Deep Breathing level 1 as the pickup for the Chromie. Charge in from Misha. There's a time trap. Hunter Orc is maybe going to be going down. Absolutely they will. Bish is getting low on the Kerrigan. Misha to fall as well. This May is almost going to go down. Time stop from Muradin, or onto Muradin. Stormbolt thrown out. The low blow is not picked up at level 1 from Stukov. And no kill onto May as she's hearthing out with a couple HP. Let's start our prediction, everybody. We wait a little bit so you can see those first engagements, see what the first, what the level 1s are going to be as well. Stukov is going to be working on Fetid Touch. We've got Way of Illusion for Samuro, so he gets stacks when crits come, it's just those mirror image crits, right? Yeah, mirror image critically hits. Tell me Zagara skin. You see right through me, Blast. You see right through me. Oh, Bug Lady, you're so beautiful. Skizakid being threatened by May right now. Deathwing drops down, and Muradin will fall. Another kill over the side of Vinland Raiders. Oh, 180 to 150? Come on, chat. You can't be that scared to gamble. Feta touch? Ooh. Now I'm back thinking about pizza. Some feta on pizza, pepperoni, bacon. Top lane, the mirror images are going to be pressuring the wave out. Sven trying to avoid as he's going to be swapping down. Kerrigan looks at the combo but gets a mirror. Oh, wait, hold on. Sven, does he have a mirror image to go to? Is there a Stormbolt for Muradin? No, Deathwing rotates in with an Earth Shatter that denies the kill into this Samuro. Can't gamble, lost all your points. That's the way to do it. Zagara wiggles around trying to avoid giving Chromie deep breathing stacks at level 1. She is at Horror Anomaly level 4, level 2. Morbius Loop at level 7. Oh, we got the one with the wind at level 4 for Samuro. I'm going to pick up a couple more stacks on that Way of Illusion level 1. 3 stacks on the Hunter-Gatherer for Rexar Misha. 7 Sharpened Blades for our Kerrigan, and 5 on the Fetid Touch for Stukov. Okay. Pressure mounting and a little bit of back and forth here. Misha giving free stacks over to Samuro, and I think Rexar is kind of whatever about it. All right. That's a lot of free stackage of Way of Illusion. Zagar Hearth's out of bottom lane. She'll throw down a piece of creep before that. We've got Biotic Armor on Stukov at level 4. If you're like, wait a minute, that's not the image for it. It is now. Way of Illusion finished up by Samuro. Back in bottom lane, Murd and Zagara trying to poke back the enemy team. Zagara did pick up Bile Drop level 10 or level 7, makes sense with a level 1, since you are going to be having the corpse feeders. Oh, the real Samuro is able to get away once again in top lane. No kill onto him. Kerrigan going to rotate up as well. Deathwing taking a bit of damage. Kerrigan ravages onto them anyway, picking up those Sharpened Blade stacks. Uh-oh, Nano in bottom. And Venom Spines from Zagara and the sustained damage of Murden is going to be enough. He did go into block at 1, as well as the heavy impact level 7. Skizakid gets the channel. No deny onto that one. Level 10's almost here, and first Dragonite goes over to the side of avoiding same heroes. Mid lane fort front gate being worked on. Samuro has a clone on the fort front gate in top lane. Dragonite getting a lot of value here. Zagara, Kerrigan rotate down to bottom, try and open things up faster. As Dragonite is being forced back out of mid. The 2 towers go down, the gate remains. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, Chromie's going to try and zone back with the help of Mei with the Blizzard. Kerrigan gets a healing pathogen as she's going to be rewound into place. Temporal loop, if you will. Fish getting low. The auto attack from Mei is enough to take her down. A Blizzard in front of the fort front gate is going to zone back this Stukov, and he shall go down as well. An early double kill for the side of Vinland Raiders as they push into 10 talent tier faster. The Dragonite, by the way, is still up. Mei goes down. I apologize about that. 10 talent tier over to the right-hand side and left, actually. Devouring Maw, Boars, Ultralisk, Massive Shove, and Avatar. Murden's here. He's got a Piercing Stormbolt ready to go. Malfurion will be able to get his Tranquility off in time. Murden trying to chase in. Time stop by the Chromie. Kerrigan coming in as well. We got Samuro seen on the creep. Time Trap thrown onto the ground. Hunter Orc getting chased down, and that is Kerrigan with the kill. Temporal Loop onto a Kerrigan who will be pushed away by the bellowing roar of Swamp Grotto. And I apologize about that. Zagara does go down to Samuro as he backs off towards mid lane. Kerrigan gets the combo. The real Samuro's been discovered. But unfortunately, they get 50% of his HP. The Samuro taps well. There's a Blizzard Ice Wall underneath the Muradin, who does get his Avatar off just as that expires. Trying to back away. I don't think he's got a Dwarf Toss available. Must have been on cooldown, and he will go down. Bit of a bloodbath early on, 6-4 in kills. Little Earth Shatter down on the ground. Deathwing is going to have some Molten Flame value. May pops her Cryo Freeze, and it seemingly does nothing for her. She's going to get picked off as well. Temporal Loop goes with Feta Touch. Oh, Wildfire, I'm just I'm so tired and hungry. Oh, that just makes, like, I was talking about this with some friends, actually, when we were in Sacramento. Like, I'm not a fish guy, I don't care about sushi. But the spider roll is, like, one of the few things I love sushi-wise. Like, I don't want a whole, like, roll of spider roll, but, like, a couple pieces. Oh. Spider roll is so good. Mid-fort will go down. May is threatening on to the Kerrigan. Bellowing Roar from Deathwing. Kerrigan's going to try and jump around, get some assimilation shields off the minion wave. Does she have another Ravage? Stukov! No! Where's the biotic armor? Muradin will get the channel on the objective, though, during all this. 12 Feta touch stacks. We've got 53 sharpened blades. 16 on the Hunter-Gatherer for Rexxar Misha. 7 out of 12 on the Bile Drop of Zagara. Way Evolution's done. Lurking Arm with the Virulent Reaction will be on to Joanna Ya. Malfurion pops the Tranquility. Icewell out from the May. Now Samuro chasing on to this Rexxar. Does he have Boars to unleash? He must have just used it, honestly. Dragonite in top lane pushes up further. Chromie gets the kill on Demisha. That's a quarter kill to the enemies, or to the members of Vinland Raiders. Temporal Loop onto Chromie. Massive shove goes out. Zagara just stands there. I mean, it's not by choice. She was rooted, but not booted. So it's a very low Rexxar trying to back out of this bottom lane engagement. Misha does get the respawn. Healing Pathogen somehow. Oh my god, actually I don't think the Healing Pathogen hit onto Rexxar. No, it did, actually. You can kind of see the green glow on his model. The May is very low. Muradin looking for the flank. May is going to be able to icing out. Muradin gets the Stormbolt piercing through. Malfurion's going to go down. Avatar activated. Muradin still wants the chase. He's got the Bronzebeard Rage. Lands the Stormbolt and the Goomba Stomp into May. As Chromie goes down and Vinland Raiders lose a few members here, will not have the camp for bottom. Muradin and Kerrigan are going to be threatening onto Samuro here. Bish is a little bit low. Kerrigan looking for the mount up. Swamp Grotto's doing their best to Earth Shatter and provide some damage onto the enemy. Rexxar Misha, they will Hearth back for full. They need mana more than HP. Zagara getting some free stackage off of the Deathwing, who locks himself into place with the Molten Flame. She's done with that level 7 Bile Drop. Rexxar gets his 20th out of 25 Regeneration Globe. Zagara taps well for mana, and top lane fort should go down. Misha takes some tower shots. Stukov up here with some extra damage as well. Muradin anchoring below. He's got a Stormbolt, I bet, to slow things down. And third Dragonite phase is up and available here. 2 of them have already gone to the side of avoiding same heroes. Lava Burst right there. Earth Shatter as well. Muradin going in. Let's get some damage with the Stormbolt. My husband. Zagara bottom. Rexxar Misha top. Kerrigan in position. No delay. 16 talent here will be the Feign Death for Rexxar. What's the cooldown on that? 35 seconds. Ice Wall from May doesn't lock on to anyone. Devouring Maw does not catch anyone either. Time Trap will find one. Hunter getting kicked by the Dragonite. Forced to use Tranquility. Earth Shatter from Deathwing as Muradin's able to Dwarf Toss away. Does have the launch at level 16 for the range increase. Hunter-Gatherer is done for Rexxar in the mid lane. Kerrigan does have Sharpened Blades at 7. What? Conflagration, Wicked Inferno, Chromie damage coming through, and Zagara gets squashed. And here's a Cataclysm in from Deathwing. Bellowing Roar pushes Muradin the same way he's already going. Icing in from the May. As a reminder, she does have Ice Wall level 10, but that's on a 10-second cooldown. Avoiding sangria? No, you just avoid eating the fruit, honestly. Or don't. You're just setting yourself up for a very rough afternoon. Kerrigan finds the real Samuro Hisakuchi's in. The combo will land in the fetid touch, lurking arm. A weighted pustule, virulent reaction. Nicely done from Stukov right there. Muradin dwarf tosses it. Looks at the Stormbolt. Doesn't land on anyone. That's going to be a temporal loop onto him. He's going to be picked off by the Deathwing conflagration. Ice Wall coming out from May. Chromie does go down. Big fight in this bottom lane. Kerrigan pops the Chrysalis. Lurking arm from Stukov will go out. He's got that weighted pustule applied to the May, and she will be picked off. Devouring Maw forces Hunter Orc to double back into the enemy team. He'll take a bunch of Banelings to the butt. Bellowing Roar pushes back the enemy, but Kerrigan's still here. Kerrigan's still got some great damage. Earth Shatter onto the ground, or excuse me, the Lava Burst onto the ground. But bottom fort will go down. All forts have been removed on the side of Vinland Raiders, and Siege Giants will be grabbed as well.
It won't be long before the shrines are ready for the taking.
All right, Samuro pushing up the top lane. More camp pressure into the bottom. Banelings being thrown in here and there. The Siege Giants make quick work of one tower. Deathwing drops down. He's going to try and Earth Shatter and zone back the enemy. They did not find the real Samuro, unfortunately. It is a Way of Illusion Samuro, so he's going to be able to micro those illusions around. Muradin running to top lane immediately. Stukov going to start working on this camp on the right-hand side. It'll take him about 400 years to do so with his very slow auto-attack speed. Muradin, oh, they don't have Misha going to the point quick enough, and Muradin, I think, will be delayed out. Oh, and actually May gets bottom as well. So, Samuro is going to get top lane for the time being. Dragon Knight will cancel out. Zagara's going to get bottom camp. And she'll get 20 talents here just about off this. Yep. Pack Instincts, probably for Zagara. We've got the Psionic Shift for Kerrigan. That also gives you some assimilation shields based on the damage dealt. Super Strain or top off for our Stukov. Super Strain's at 16. Muradin with the Rewind. And Kill Command on the Rexar Misha. Boar's Unleashed in the top lane. Rexar feigns death. He's a root as well underneath. He's rooted, slept. Can he get out of this alive? No, he will go down. But meanwhile, in bottom lane, Deathwing is going to be picked up. So is Chromie. And this keep is going to fall. I think actually avoiding same heroes is going to go for Cord. Look at their positioning. Dwarf toss in from Muradin. Gets those block stacks. Stormbolt into the May. She's annihilated before Hunter Orc can get the healing out in time. Opaka is going to be saved by the massive shove. Samuro is going to be shoved all the way down towards the objective area. He's going to hearth out. Malfurion will fall as well. Get the spray before going down. The course shielding is dropping. And ladies and gentlemen, avoiding same hero are on the warpath for a 3-0 best of 5. Well, we're going to find out in just a moment because a team kill is achieved. GG, well played from Sven. We're going to map number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Ghouls and Ghosts. We're going to map number 3. Could be the final map of the best of 5 grand finals. Map number 3 is here in the best of 5 grand finals for Meta Madness qualifier number 4. Avoiding same heroes is one map away from punching their, I wouldn't say punching their ticket, from achieving first place in this qualifier number 4. And Vinland Raiders, We'll see if they can rally and take us into a map number 4 and get some more unique drafts. This is Garden of Terror, map number 3. And this is going to be the map choice of avoiding same heroes, as Vinland Raiders, the losing side from the previous map, have opted in for first pick priority. As we get going with Garden of Terror, this is going to be a map where there are already 35 heroes banned away. 20 played between the first 2 maps, and another 15 banned away from the permabans in the tournament. So Vikings will be banned away. No Sven Vikings this game. Lunara picked up, banned away as well. I should have got another beer before getting to this next game. Well. Oh well. Oh well. Lunara. More Falstad. Probably Dahaka ban, right? Probably another Dahaka ban. You just don't want to deal with him. Garden of Terror is a fantastic map for Dahaka as well. Oh! Okay. First pick Dahaka to Vinland Raiders, right? I feel like you can't pass that up. They're thinking about it. Yeah, there it is. You have to know this on the side of avoiding same heroes. You have to know they're going to go for the Dahaka. So if that's the case, what are you going to grab? Because now the enemy team has good wave clear, a global, a CC, baseline. Like, Dahaka checks so many good boxes. That's why I love playing him. Now, how effective can I be with him is the real question. Mal'Ganis will be picked up, okay. Li Ming to be grabbed with that as well. So, Burst, Night Rush, okay. Do you know what would be kind of interesting for this? It would be an Ana. An Ana for us avoiding same heroes would be a good way to deny Dahaka Essence healing. The Biotic Grenade reduces healing by 100% to enemy heroes for 1.75 seconds. I believe it's a healing buff to allies for 4 seconds by 25%. Ooh, Dahaka, Tychus, Garrosh. You know what would be really good here for the side of Vinland Raiders is a Zarya. Maybe we see the Zarya ban, actually. Hypercarry Tychus, grab the Zarya, and yourself another healer as well. Or I guess grab a healer as well as the support Zarya, because, you know, tags and blah, blah, blah. Or you just ban it away. Or you ban it away. Zeratul, actually. Okay. Well, avoiding same heroes. They learned their lesson from earlier today with some good Zeratul play that they had to deal with. So that's banned out. Mal'Ganis, Li Ming. Okay. Maybe you ban the Ana? I mean, I did give a lot of good points. Healing Denial's pretty good. Sleep Dart's also great. For just lockdown onto an enemy target. Some more sleep on top of Mal'Ganis. Alright, it's Leoric. Don't want to deal with his drain and percent base damage and stuff like that. From his drain, if I'm not mistaken. Or at least the healing off of it. Sorry, my brain's shattered today. I'm doing my best. We're holding it together. There's the Ana. There's the Stabby Daddy. I need to message Chess really quickly. He'll give me a second here, chat. Is my cursor right? That does not seem like the right DPI. It is. Alright. We have informed Chess about the Stabby Daddiness today. Li Ming, Ana, Mal'Ganis, okay. Last pick on the left-hand side will be the White Mane Kael'thas. So they're going to get a Burst Mage with a White Mane. White Mane is such a difficult healer, honestly. Is it Hypercarry Li Ming? Into the Kael'thas Tychus. Could go Thrall if you wanted. It's not that bad. Thrall wouldn't be a horrible pickup for this composition. More roots, good percent base damage. Sundering is a really good pickup into the... Okay, Ethereal. No shot they picked the fun build. What's the fun build, Chess? You can give numbers if you want to. Like, you know, control 1, 2, blah, blah, blah. The Imperious builds today have been Solarian Flare 1. I'm blanking on the rest. Sorry, I'm staring out the window at birds, apparently. Like, it's Solarian Flare 1. I'm blanking on the 4. Holy Fervor at 7. Wrath of Angiers 10. Someone went into double Molten Armor at level 13, 16. So there's like a flock of birds out there, like, circling something. It's weird. It's creepy. And then... what have I seen at 20? Unrelenting Descent. Yeah. All right, chat, let's start a prediction. Which team's going to win Gordon of Terror? Let's introduce our teams as always and get our prediction written it up. On the right-hand side, looking for a quick 3-0 grand finals in qualifier number 4 for Meta Madness, we've got Bish playing Imperious, Mai on the Tyrael, Hopaka to play a Li Ming, Ren on the Ana, and last but not least, Skizakid gets Mal'Ganis. Ooh, Biter Grenade level 1. To the west of the map, looking to continue this fun best of 5 series, it is Vinland Raiders. Nano Kael'thas, Hunter Orc Whitemane. We've got a Sven Dahaka and a Johanna Yaya will play Garrosh. Of course, a Tychus played by Svamp Garada. Imperious is going to go into Burn the Impure level 1. Mal'Ganis is going to go Time to Feed. We've got Contact Healing, Biotic Grenade build for Ana. We will see Ardent Restoration Tyrael and Aetherwalker for the Li Ming. Dahaka does have Enhanced Agility. We've got a Unrivaled Strength Garrosh. Pity the Frail on Whitemane. See quarterback Kael'thas, or excuse me, quarterback Tychus, and Kael'thas does have his Mana Addict. There's the Biotic Grenade going out. Li Ming looking for the combo. Skizakid low, but the healing darts from Ren are on point. All right, let's start our prediction, ladies and gentlemen. Could be the final game of the day. Go ahead and get your gambles in. Q at 1, 7, and 20. You'll probably see W with an offlane setup, which is silly. Q is... I'm blanking. Q is Spear, right? My brain's kind of poopy today. Yeah, it is Spear. Okay. Yeah, we have not seen Q at 1 and 7 at all. Thank you for the gamble. Yes, we do have gambles going on right now for the next 2 minutes. Garrosh almost falling in bottom lane. This could be the final game of the day. Let's get some strong gambles in, chat. I believe in you, Celestial Charge into Sven. And that's about it. No, there's a minute left. No believers, no doubt. 1 set. There we go. Let's get it, chat. If we get a good gamble and we go to a game 4, I'll be sure to grab a beer. Try and steal my points, chat. There you go. You like to see that. 690 on Vinland Raiders to win. No bias here. I just want more games. So I am hoping for a Vinland Raiders win. But that has nothing to do with which team I think is better. It's purely, I want more content. Tyrael going up the top lane. Eldrin's Might in. Sustained damage is in place. Celestial Charge was already used. Tongue Drag avoided. And Imperious goes back to dealing with the wave. We've got at level 4 Sovereign Armor. Isn't all level 4's armor for Imperious? Isn't every option Molten Armor based? No, he's got a Celestial Charge pickup, doesn't he? Oh, no. No. What am I thinking of? No, I'm just dumb. Alright, anyways. Garrosh gets the toss, the Molten Armor activated, and Li Ming throws a big ball into the face of Garrosh. First blood over to the side of avoiding same heroes. Celestial Charge in. Thank you all for the gambles. I appreciate you humoring my request. Indulgence level 4. You can see this here and there from Whitemane's. Tychus with the bigger they are. Indomitable Garrosh. Lurker Strain for Dahaka. Still first objective up. Svamkrata going for the channel. Night Rush will say hello to Garrosh. A Sleep Dart onto Kael'thas. Tyrael still pushing up top lane, looking for scaling here. 10 regeneration globes. Actually, 11 being picked up right now. We do have the Divine Vigor. Oh, wait, Mal'Ganis goes down. Healing darts are not enough. So if you're wondering, what is this build for Tyrael? It's an auto attack based build. It's kind of become pretty popular. I would say it's become fairly popular for the Tyrael players here on EU. So Ardent Restoration. Every Regeneration Globe Gather increases the heal amount by 1%. So we're going to hold on to this for a second. Gravity Lapse on the 2 enemy heroes. There's some nice Arcane Orbs from the Li Ming, but it's not enough. So it is going to be dealing damage to heroes. Heals Tyrael for 26 health over 5 seconds. Dealing damage resets this timer and heal amount stacking up to 10 times. Y'all can do that math and figure it out. Every Regeneration Globe Gather increases the heal amount by 1%. Divine Vigor at level 4. If Smite hits an enemy, Tyrael basic attacks within the next 4 seconds heal for 70% of the damage dealt. And Purge Evil. Each enemy hero hit by Smite increases Tyrael's basic attack damage by 60% for 4 seconds. So, a lot of auto attack scaling for our Tyrael. He kind of gets into, like, bruisery assassin territory. Who doesn't love some balls to the face? I'm a few. I don't think I'd like balls to the face, personally. Too many bad experiences with dodgeball as a kid, you know? The ginger gets targeted. Oh boy. Alright. You had Sketties for dinner. You know, my brain first read that as Skittles for dinner. And I was like, dude, hell yeah, Skittles for dinner. And then my TMJ, like, flared up in my brain. I went on a kayaking, like, day with some friends one time. And I took Skittles because I was like, oh, you know, we're on the river. You know, sugar, blah, blah, blah. Gotta put some sweets. You know, you gotta get things back into your body energy-wise. I ate so many Skittles that I caused my TMJ. It's basically like a muscle issue with your jaw. I caused that to flare up so bad that I couldn't close my mouth properly for like 2 days straight. By the way, while I talk about TMJ issues, the members of Vinland Raiders will lose 3 members in bottom. They're not gathering the seeds, Spore Queen, because they're getting a triple kill in the bottom lane, you dum-dum. We do have Nano Boost for the Ana. We'll see Carrion Swarm. We've also got a Wrath of Angiras, Judgment Tyrael, and Wave of Force Li Ming. On the opposing side, it's Decimate, Pyroblast, a Commandeer Odin, Isolation, and Scarlet Aegis. Here comes the Wrath of Angiras on Tychus. The Li Ming Arcane Orb is not going to connect, but Tychus is still gonna go down. Yo, avoiding same heroes are just playing so well today. Very good play from our... Oh, wait, hold on. Dahaka's fine. Imperius in mid lane, still soaking up a little bit. 13 talent here working its way through. Garrosh with a few decimates to get the slows, but... Our Mal'Ganis is not too threatened by that. He's gonna Night Rush out. There's a Sleep Dart from Ana. Judgment from Tyrael. Goodbye, Kael'thas. Drag from Dahaka. He's gonna burrow, pop the Essence. Garrosh Decimate doesn't get a toss right there. I know it's psychological, but I don't see it as food anymore. Popcorn? Yeah, I get it.
I suggest you do it now.
Tyrael is able to get the Eldruin Smite out. Groundbreaker, he's back thrown in, and Tyrael will go down. Death timer, 23... Well, about 3 seconds off the death timer right there. Meanwhile, Bish in top lane is like, I'm gonna go get us an objective. Bye-bye. Yeah, I can imagine movie theater food being not too good on the tummy. I mean, hell, you smell some of that movie theater food, and it is gross to me. I remember there's a movie theater in Birmingham, Michigan. Yes, I know I say it weird. If you live in the UK, I know it's Birmingham. But Birmingham, Michigan, there's this place called the Palladium. They actually had 2 of these. There was the Palladium 8 and the Palladium 12. Palladium 8 was there for years, and then it eventually became kind of like an artsy theater, and I think actually it got, I think they got rid of it, to be honest. Toss, nice job from Joanna. Yeah, gets the kill into the Imperius in the respectful 1v1. Granted, I wouldn't say it's that respectful because Nano did throw a Pyroblast out. Bottom lane fort being sieged onto. But I remember we go to the Palladium all the time, the new one. And, like, people would be in the theater with, like, the little meal thingies, like a hot dog or whatever, and it just smelled like something ain't right with that, man. I'm assuming it's a lot of preservatives and a lot of oily sort of things, so. That smell is just so unappetizing to me. And movie theater popcorn is kind of whatever. As you can tell, I'm very hungry and very distracted. But I want more games. Like, don't get me wrong. I'd be happy to wrap up stream after this game and go relax, but I want more games. Will we get it? No, I don't know. All forts are still up. We do have some decent damage coming through from avoiding same heroes. Excuse me, the Imperius will push up the top lane, and Dahaka, ooh, he's going Ferocious Stalker level 13. Been seeing this a bit more. Dark Swarm slows enemy heroes by 15% for 0.75 seconds and deals 60% more damage, while Brush Stalker movement speed bonus is active. A very good synergy with level 1. I typically go into Primal Swarm because the damage, the armor reduction is so good. White Mane will be traded for an Imperius in separate lanes, but this bottom lane fort will go down. Oh, no, it won't. Pyroblast onto the Ana. She will be taken down. Something ain't right with it, man. I hear that a lot. Yeah. I don't know. I've also never been, like, a big movie theater food guy. If I go to the movies, like, I don't need, like, a candy bar to snack on for the entire movie. I mean, hell, if anything, you just sneak it in your pocket, right? You just put it between your butt cheeks and you just go up the escalator at the Palladium. They'll never know. They don't get paid enough to care. By the way, this movie theater was a 3-story movie theater. It was actually really cool. It was like a really cool movie theater. It's very much not that good anymore. It used to be like the height of movie theater experience, and now it's kind of like bleh.
I trust you know what to do.
6 to 8 in kills, about 16 apiece. There's the roll through on 16 from Vinland Raiders. Lashing out in harsh discipline. We'll see Tunneling Claws to Haka. We've got the Mortal Combo, Garrosh. Ignite for the Kael'thas. We also will see Valorous Pursuit, level 16, Imperius. Burning Halo, I believe, is the talent name for our Tyrael. Next seed is up. It could be a Garden Terrace. Sven lands the Dragon to Imperius. Back in bottom lane, though. Shizakid gets a Carrion Swarm activation. Gets the Regeneration Globe. Dahaka Brush talking down over here as well. Sleep Dart. Magic Missiles immediately connecting. Looks for the Burrow. Gets the Isolation into the nano-boosted Li Ming. Mal'Ganis on the left-hand side will die. You don't eat popcorn in movie theaters? You don't? I can't? What? I don't know. There's just, I'm not a big snacker. That's the thing, is like, snacking wasn't like a big thing in our, it's not really a big thing in our family, and it's never really been a big thing for me, so. My apologies. No respectful 1v1 in top lane. It looks like Sven's up here, and that will be Garden Tear to the side of Vinland Raiders. Unpopped hard popcorn kernels. I ate a lot of those. And then I was like, I feel like I'll break my teeth on this eventually. Gravity Labs, Commandeer Odin, Tyrael will fall. It's 9 to 8 in kills, and Vinland Raiders are rallying for that map number 4, chat. Vinland Raider believers in chat have to be feeling pretty good because the double kill comes through. Garden Terra phase as well. Mid keep is annihilated. Bottom keep is guaranteed. Top lane keep is fort is guaranteed. All outer forts have been removed by Vinland Raiders as they look to go for Skizakid. The toss on to Mal'Ganis. He's going to get the Night Rush. There's going to be a Wrath of Angiris attempt to grab someone. Celestial Charge into Dahaka. Sven drops down quite low, quite quick. Biter grenade coming out. Ana tries to get the active reload, heals. It's not enough. This is a good toss in from Garrosh. The Pyroblast into Ana. Is it going to be enough damage to take her down? Yes, it is. Vinland Raiders are on the roll for a map number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, you could say they're raiding through the map. That was horrible, but take it. What's up, Friga? Frigera, sorry. Misread your name, as I always do. Vinland Raiders have a triple kill in their hands. Judgment from Tyrael. Bish jumps in with his activatable, the Valorous Pursuit. Garden Terror through bottom lane is already getting core damage. Stahaka's on course. Sven wants this, and I think, ladies and gentlemen, your prayers have been answered. More games are coming your way. Oh, I need a beer. Sad stabbing noises.
How quickly the tide turns.
Also, Chess, I hope you're doing well, bud. Hope your sports teams have been doing well. Always good to see you, bud. We just got some treats for the good boy. We're heading into Battlefield of Eternity. This will be the map choice of avoiding same heroes, as they opted in for map pick priority as the losing team from Garden of Terror. This will give first pick to Vinland Raiders. Poor Bandit. Baha throwing treats at his face. I know, I'm just the worst. I'm just the worst. None of you redeem treats for the good boy. I have to sacrifice my infinite channel points for all of you. How rude. As a reminder, this is Meta Madness. Heroes picked and played are unavailable for future maps. We're in map 4. That means there's 30 heroes that have been played. They're unavailable. Bans at the top of the screen. Don't add to the list. We also will be having a 15 hero ban for the entire tournament. If you want to know those heroes, I've already listed them earlier. It is a pinned message at the top of Twitch chat. And we'll get a Chen ban as we head to Battlefield of Eternity. We've had Warhead Junction, Dragonshire, Garden of Terror, and now Battlefield of Eternity. Will be our 4th map of this Grand Finals. Medivh ban? I mean, it's not his best map, but it could be a consideration. Ads are done. We're ahead of ad blocking. That's good stuff. Very in band. Dude, I want the Cho'Gall. I'm just trying not to. I'm trying not to mention it too much because I don't want it to get banned away by one of these teams. Baha casting HOTS. What's up, Lodvar? I do a lot of casting of HOTS. Tuesdays, I always play Heroes of the Storm. Thursdays, I always do community casting, Heroes Lounge or NGS. Saturday and Sunday for the last couple weeks have been this event, and I'll be doing more of it next weekend, the following weekend, and the weekend after that. The 2nd and 3rd is the last qualifier. The 9th and... where's my calendar? The 9th, so the 2nd and 3rd is the 5th qualifier. 9th and 10th is the start of the playoff bracket. Those are all best of 5s. 16th and 17th is the end of the tournament. The grand finals on the 17th being a best of 7, unweighted. And the 16th, most importantly, is my birthday. You'll be around? Glad to hear it. Thanks for coming by the stream. I appreciate it, bud. I do stream, as a reminder for anyone in Twitch chat that might be coming into this a little bit late. Didn't we already get an Artanis in this best of 5? Didn't Artanis get played here? Didn't Artanis get played? Or was that Saboteurs versus Avoiding same heroes. I forget. But yeah, I do stream 6 days a week. Mondays are my only days off on from stream. That's a Cho'Gall setup right there, by the way. That's a Cho'Gall setup. But yeah, as I said, I do stream 6 days a week. Mondays are my only days off. I pretty much start every day at 9 a.m. PST, noon EST, and 18 CET. Unless I'm doing some tournament stuff, or I start stream at 7 a.m. for these tournament days. I rarely start stream late. I rarely skip a day. So yeah, got a lot of fun stuff happening here. Be sure to drop a follow if you are new to the stream. If you're watching over on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe on the VODs, and be sure to subscribe over on YouTube. We are trying to grow that channel, and I do have a video going up every single day on YouTube at the same time I start my Twitch stream. So if you're like, oh, I can't watch all the streams, but maybe you want something to watch during your lunch breaks and you can watch YouTube at work, I got you covered, homies. And homettes. I got you ghouls and ghosts. Lieutenant Morales will be banned away. This is actually a really smart ban, so you don't have to deal with the stim onto Azul Jin Artanis. Deckard, Gul'dan, Yrel, and Deckard. I think I saw his name twice.
Ready for adventure.
There is always hope.
Okay. All right. Double support. Double support, double blind. Is Artanis a solo laner here? I assume he is. Are they gonna do it? Bro, you can so Cho'Gall here. No, that's not a Cho'Gall. That's 3 Bruisers, a Decker Kane, and a Gul'dan. Thrall and Leoric will be the last 2 picks for the side of Vinland Raiders. Last pick over to Avoiding Same Heroes. How do they want to wrap up their draft? Another Bruiser? Another healer?
I'm in.
Alright. Okay. I do like the Kira here a little bit. I do like this. This is going to be a good game number 4. Alright, a Twitch prediction is ready to go for all of you. I will introduce the teams. We'll watch a minute or so of our first little skirmish or engagement, and then we'll start the predictions. So be sure to get your predictions ready. As a reminder, if you're enjoying the stream, drop a follow. If you'd like to support the stream further, it's always very much appreciated. Get yourself some ad-free viewing. Get yourself some amazing emotes. We have so many good emotes on the channel. We've also got some amazing Tier 2 and Tier 3 emotes if you're feeling like being a little more generous, or if you're like, damn, I do love this stream. I do love those Tier 2 bandit salutes. I gotta get me that. Or maybe you're like, damn, that Tier 3 banana, though. On the right-hand side, once again, in this Best of 5 series, we've got Avoiding Same Heroes. They're looking for a 3-game, or they're looking for one more victory to wrap up this Best of 5 and get 10 points for the qualifier round robin, as there is one more qualifier next weekend. Red on the Ariel. Skizakid playing Lili, Maya on Artanis. We've got a whole Pakka Zeratul, or Zul'jin, and a solo lane Bish on Kira. To the west of the map, looking to keep us going in this Best of 5 series. What's up, Aelkatech? We've got a Sven Yrel for the members of Vinland Raiders. Joanna Yaya will play that Leoric, a Svampgrada Thrall, Hunter Orc Deckard, and Nano Ghoulish Daniel. A Reckless Zul'jin level 1 Searing Light for the Ariel. We've got Eager Adventure for the Lili, Maximum Effort on the Kira, and Reactive Parry for Artanis. He's going to go for that physical armor rather than the siege potential. Crash Lightning Thrall level 1. Pursuit of Flame on the Gul'dan. We've got Dauntless Yrel. Consume Vitality for Skeletal Swing upgrade. and a Sapphire for the Decker Cane. So with the Crash Lightning already at 4 stacks, let's go ahead and start that prediction. Could be the final game of the day. Get your gambles in. Thank you very much, Ashmantle, for the command. Big swap. Detainment Strike. Gul'dan is dead. First blood will go over to the side of avoiding same heroes.
A singular strike.
A root goes down onto the ground. A little bit of poke out from the Thrall. 8 stacks on Crash Lightning. Finland Raiders, we got a little bit of points put onto them. Got a little bit of points on avoiding same heroes. Avenging Wrath in. Revolving Sweep. Good grapple over to the fort front gate as Lily's made her rotation up here as well to help out the Kira. If we go to match 5, you will all in on reverse sweep. Hey, they've got the momentum for it. Oh, if they go to a game 5, I'm getting one more beer. That's my deal to Twitch chat. I'll get a little buzzy on stream for you all. We'll do a little beer cast. Righteous Hammer into the Ariel. She's gonna go down. Thrall picks up that kill for the team. 11 Crash Lightning stacks, and I think this is gonna be a... What is that swap? Oh my god! They try and save the Lily with Artanis, but Avenging Wrath, the Righteous Hammer, someone will get that last auto attack onto Lily. The fast feet are a little too much, and Lily backs out of that mid area. Everyone all in on map 5. Hey, if I could vote in my own Twitch channel, I would join you, but I have infinite points as the streamer. So I can do things like this.
SCV ready.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and see what we got going on here. Pursuit of Flame picking up 23rd stack. Another one off the Artanis right there. Detainment Strike upgrade. We've got Voodoo Shuffle for the Zul'jin. Also, the passive, it lowers the cooldown of mana cost of regeneration by 40%. Am I on max zoom? I was. That was weird, yeah. The shield battery on Artanis. Rotation down. Hunter Orc scouts out a lot of this. Detainment Strike into the wall. Revolving Sweep from the Kira. Zul'jin on 8 stacks currently. Pursuit of Flame is done. Bish is able to chase down the old man and take him to the retirement home. Blade dash from Artanis, and that'll be the end of this engagement. Cheats. Twitch just loves me more. That's why. No, they don't. They don't like me. I'm a ginger. Thank you, Ashmantle. Oh, big damage in onto Sven. A lot of red health bars are kind of low here. Leoric will rotate in. There's going to be a grapple hook in from the Kira. Leoric is going to get picked off. The Crash Lightning's at 15. I'm sorry, what? Bro, homie, is at 16 Crash Lightning stacks 4 minutes in. So many red health bars are low here. Yrel's Ariel's the one to go down. Yrel and friends. Yrel will actually leave the friends. Artanis is going to go to the left-hand side, so that way he is not going to... Well, he creates a little bit of room for his allies to back away. Thrall will be able to get the kill here. It's going to just take him a few more seconds with Artanis' trait kicking in constantly. There's a root. There's the autos needed. Artanis does go down, and I honestly feel like you should have just died faster there. Now you have a delayed Artanis death. Granted, Leoric just got picked off. Crash Lightning, indeed. Do I still have my old Crash Lightning emote? I don't think I still have Crash Lightning. I used to have a Crash Lightning emote. It was the Keck W face on Crash Lightning. I think I got rid of that emote. I made room for a better one. Oh, Twitch is adding in more GIF emotes, so maybe well, maybe we'll make some stuff. But yeah, partners are gonna get, partners and affiliates will get more tier 1 GIF emotes, and partners are gonna get tier 2 and 3 GIF emotes. So I gotta think of some really silly, cool stuff for tier 3 and tier 2 and 3 emotes. If only Twitch didn't ban away my Cho'Gall emote Thrall will go down. He's got 20 stacks of Crash Lightning. Shizakid and Zul'jin chasing down Leoric and will get the double kill. Kira goes in with the revolving sweep and takes down Gul'dan as well. Detainment Strike into the wall. Sven should be picked off here. Gets the Avenging Wrath over the wall. And the Blood Craze will not take down Sven. But still a triple kill to the side of avoiding Sane Heroes. Let's see what we got here. Arcanite Axes, 11 stacks. Zul'jin with his Reckless Scaling on 28 out of 30. And here comes the first Immortal of the game into top lane. Detainment Strike into the wall. Sven so low. Zul'jin's done with the stacks. There's a boss in Mario RPG you might want to consider for an emote. What is it, the Booba Lady? I don't think you fought it unless you played it as a kid. I did play Mario RPG as a kid, but I have a vague, very little memory of the game. We're going to play more Ario. We're going to play more Mario RPG on Wednesday. We're going to try and finish up that boss fight I was struggling with. I'm sorry, did Kira go for my favorite heroic? Well, not favorite heroic, but my favorite heroic choice for her. Unrelenting Strikes go Burr. Uh-oh, Artanis is getting a little bit low here. He will go down. Zul'jin pops the Tostitos. He's going to be picked off as well. The Immortal's ignored. Ren is getting slowed. Ariel gets a Detainment Strike back. Gul'dan is... Oh, no. Wait, do they find the Kira? She's able to get away in time. Oh, we were talking about this earlier. Do you know what I'd also like if they did bring back heroes is more Nexus-inspired heroes. Like, I know there's a lot of lore. I know we can pull from everything. Yes, I know Twitch chat wants Clippy. But I really do think, like, the design of Kira and Orphea is really cool. I would love to have seen more Nexus-born characters. I would have also loved to see the comic series actually finished out, because there was some really cool lore about the Nexus, about the Raven Lord. Such a cool opportunity. The volcano, there's a boss called Bahamut. Oh, I did fight that. That's the Molten Dragon duder, right? Sundering from Thrall. That's a target into Zul'jin. He's not able to get out of this alive. No Tostitos available for 10 more seconds. Crystal Aegis was used. Stay while missing from the Decker Cane as this Kira is able to get a grappling hook over towards her fort. A lot of people got upset about Orphea being put into the game because they're like, they put a lowly in the game and that's the reason Hots is gonna die. That's literally what someone said to me, actually. I was at that BlizzCon when it was announced and I was like, I think you guys are getting a little too, getting a little too into the weeds on this one, but okay. That is, yeah. I think Orphea was actually a really cool addition because it opened up the opportunity for Nexus lore to be established. Like, if you don't know, Orphea is the daughter of the Raven Lord. And there's like this whole, like, we did the Dark Nexus event and we had the comic book series released, so we learned a little bit more about the origins of the Raven Lord and the Nexus. Like, oh man, there's so much lore being developed, it was awesome. Blade dash from the Artanis. Sundering out from Thrall as well. We got a blind from Artanis into all of this. Scroll of Sealing, zoning back the enemy. Voodoo Shuffle activated from Zul'jin. I mean, because of Orphea, we got Janitor Leoric, if you think about it. If you really think about it, because of Orphea, we got Janitor Leoric. Because it gave them an excuse to do, like, you know, more high school sports skins with the Kerrigan cheerleader, which I know we had from Tespa, but we had more Kerrigan skins added in. We got, yeah, like, really think about it. You really think about it. She was also taught by Decker Cane. She was. That is correct. Yes, that is, that's in the comic books. Her and Decker Cane are, like, friends as she's trying to figure out, like, her place within, I don't know, they're like, that's where the I remember because like one of the last panels of the last comic book they put out was Orphea and Decker Kane looking out over an expanse together. Maybe a new Nexus, maybe make a Nexus character, hybrid character from multiple games. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Do you know what would also be really cool? And this is something that I think a lot of us forget about. The Innkeeper from Hearthstone. Like a Hearthstone-born character would be really cool as well. Like, I know Valera's from Hearthstone, Jaina's from Hearthstone, Rexar's from Hearthstone, Garrosh is from Hearthstone. But it would have been cool to have something where, like, they throw cards out or something like that. I don't know, it just, yeah. Tons of great ideas. Does Kira have a comic? I don't believe she does. I do not believe Kira has a comic. I think the comic died before Kira was released. I do believe. I'm willing to bet she had a place in the comic, but unfortunately I do believe that was all dead and done before she was released. Orphea and Kane watching The Expanse together. Could summon pets using Hearthstone cards? Yeah, no, I think there's a lot of cool design that you could have pulled in with that. Hey, here's to hoping, by the way, I did not mention this and I apologize. It's March of the Black King for the Leoric at level 10. Hey, you know what? You know me, chat. I don't have a lot of faith in HOTS being revived by Microsoft, but I still hope for it. I would be ecstatic to be wrong. I would be happy to be wrong on this factor. By the way, Crash Lightning's done by Thrall. Blood from the Artanis, Sundering from Thrall. Vinland Raiders making a case for map number 5, chat. Vinland Raiders are making a case for a map number 5. 47 stacks for Zul'jin, 63 on his Arcanite axes. The Horrified doesn't get the pull onto Hopaka that they're hoping for, and Zul'jin's able to back away for safety. By the way, Thunderstorm for Thrall at level 16, really good with the Crash Lightning because it does... Crash Lightning, when it's completed, prioritizes heroes, and Thunderstorm is just really good damage against heroes.
Repent before my wrath.
Alrighty. Decker Kane went Super Potions at level 13. No Ancient Blessings on this map, and honestly, I'm very, very happy with the Super Potions here. The extra burst healing is really good. Kira's gonna have her healing reduced by 65%, armor reduced as well. Crystal Aegis will come through. Sundering from the Thrall pushes a few enemies up against the wall. Zul'jin will go down. Lili to fall. Ariel will go down. It's a...
Team kill!
Aced.
If Dota 2 can have a RNG character like Ogre Magi, HOTS definitely have something like that with the random effects from a deck. Or is it Ogre Magi or Magi? The amount of anime I've watched, Magi is what comes to brain, but I think I'm not right on that pronunciation. Well, Pentakill comes through. The death timers are low here, and the respawns are out from the members of Avoiding Same Heroes. Ladies and gentlemen, chat, we're going to get that game number 5. Get your channel points ready, because you said y'all going all in for game 5, and we got a potential reverse sweep on the horizon from Vinland Raiders. Innkeeper ult forced 2 players to duel. That's kind of like Mordekaiser from League of Legends. Like, he takes you to, like, the Shadow Realm. And you have to fight Mordekaiser 1v1 in the Shadow Realm. Ashmantle, thank you for the redemption. We will do that once we get into the next lobby while we're waiting for the next game. Alrighty, chat. Vinland Raiders did win. We're going to a map number 5. That's the way you like to see a series go. Cheers, chat. Welcome into the grand finals, map number 5 of qualifier number 4 of Meta Madness. We got ourselves a beverage or two. So Scooby-Doo. All right, I'm all over the place right now. I apologize. Let's get into Sky Temple, map number 5. We're going to see who's going to be able to take the victory here in this qualifier number 4. Now, here is the thing to note. Here's the difference. So there's 5 qualifiers for Meta Madness. By the way, 4 maps have been played, 40 heroes are banned away, plus the 15. 55 heroes are unavailable. As we start the draft, there's going to be bans at the top of the screen. Those don't add to the list, but there's no more maps to have. So technically, these can, there's going to be 59 heroes. Is that right? Yeah, 59 heroes will be banned away at the start of the draft. 59 of the 90. So there you go. For anyone that is wondering, it is a round-robin type system. And first place gets you 10 points. Second is 7, third is 6, fourth is 4, fifth, sixth are 3, and 7th and 8th is 1. We still have Meta Madness qualifier number 5 next weekend. If the members of Avoiding Same Heroes take a victory in first, they're going to jump up quite a few places. I'm trying to look at Vinland Raiders. Vinland Raiders are sitting in a really good spot already, but if they take first place, that's a nice jump in their stats as well. But if you want to know more about that, use or find the Liquipedia. If you want to know about the bracket, be sure to use exclamation bracket. All right, final game of the day, final match of the day. We've got a Varian Alexstrasza band, a Uther, and Lieutenant Morales band away. I don't have a cheat sheet to know what heroes are picked and banned already, so I'm just going to go by the seat of my pants and keep doing my casting. Falstad hasn't been played in this best of 5 yet, I don't believe. He was banned away for the vast majority of the games. Sky Temple's a pretty good map for him. Probably see a Falstad here. Lunaro is the first pick on the side of Vinland Raiders. Chen Zeratul. Okay, alright. Are there any healers remaining? I don't know. See, I've been casting for almost 8 hours straight. I don't have a cheat sheet, and everything kind of blends together. Also, we've had 1 or more beers, so we're kind of forgetting things a little bit. You've been lurking all day, Cho'Gall yet? No. This is where we get the Cho'Gall, right here, right now. This is the Cho'Gall territory. Zul, Lunara, Medivh. They can still do Cho'Gall. It's just a very weird composition for him. Ariel was played in the last game. Oh, you still got things like Probius available. Vikings will be banned out. All right. Okay. I'm like racking my brain right now trying to think. Asmodan's up. Asmodan's available. Yo! Honest to God, if Vinland Raiders goes Asmodan like Zarya, that actually could work insanely good for them. They would have Barriers of Zarya, Force of Will Medivh, good summonables from Zul and Asmodan. Tanks available? Stitches, maybe? Maybe a Varian. Cho'Gall is a tank. Hammer time? Sergeant Hammer is permabanned in the tournament. Unless you're referencing someone else, like Cho'Gall, who has Twilight Hammer. Yeah, there's a permabanned list of heroes at the top of the Twitch chat. Sergeant Hammer's been banned away for a while. There's 15 permabanned heroes. From what I think Rob was telling me yesterday during cast that 2 more heroes are going to be... Yeah! They're doing it! Yo, by the way, I know they don't have a healer. But Butcher, if you draft Butcher here and you kill Cho'Gall, you get double meat, okay? It's like back when Subway used to be good. You get double meat. That's actually fine. Healerless composition. Granted, self-sustain, 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 and more self-sustain. Alright. When I say self-sustain, that means they have some sort of self-healing, whether it be a button or a talent, or even just some sort of basic ability built in, like Illidan, for example. Alrighty, final game of the day. Chat, you said you're going to go all in on the potential reverse sweep. I will write up the prediction, introduce the teams, and we'll get into map number 5. Qualifier number 4. Chat doesn't read titles. Why would they read pinned messages? I don't know, dude. I'm just trying to do my best to create a wonderful environment for my community and the Heroes of Storm community as well. If you enjoy the stream, be sure to follow. If you don't, heck you. No, I was gonna say Ashmantle. Avoiding same heroes will be on the right side of the map here on Sky Temple. Final game of the day. Shizakid will play Chen. Ren on Stitches. Hopaka on that Illidan. My playing Varian, who am I talking about? That is going to be a Raynor, Jimmy right click, and Bish to play the Zeratul. To the left of the map, a happy stream will see a Cho'Gall played by Joanna Yaya, Gall to be played by Hunter Orc, Zul to be played by Sven, Nano on Lunara, and Swamp Grata with your Medivh. Now, of course, we're going to watch this for a moment or two. Check out the level 1s. We got a Shade for our Zul. We see you. I have Kill Rob cooldown decreased by 25 seconds. Its range is increased by 25. A hook from Stitches onto Lunara, but she gets the portal out, and Hopaka very low in the Illidan is going to be going down. The number of basic attacks required to kill is increased by 1, so the eye gets a little bit more hardy, and it's down to a 20-second cooldown. Not too bad. I pushed away the wrong thing. Let's go ahead and start that prediction for all of you at home. By the way, I did not note this. Cho'Gall does have one of my favorite skins, in that there are a lot of nipples and butt, but also there's a lot of nipple action happening there. We're in the depths on this one, chat. I appreciate all of you being here. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Be sure to get your gambles in. We've got 100K on Vinland Raiders to reverse sweep. Shen's gonna go down. Anyone playing those odds? Or is anyone believing in Vinland Raiders avoiding same heroes? Will the healerless comp beat the Cho'Gall comp? We're gonna find out. Holy crap, this is the biggest bet we've had in the channel. This is the biggest bet we've ever had in the channel. Let's go, chat. I appreciate it a ton. You have no idea. It's the simple things in life that make me very happy, and this is one of them. I don't know why. I don't know how to explain it. It just brings a smile to my face. Hey, cheers to you, Wildfire. Cheers to you for holding up your part of the bargain. Your end of the bargain is the phrasing. Rising Dread for Cho. For Gall. Cho is going to be going into Searing Flesh auto attack build. If you don't know, Searing Flesh, each consecutive basic attack to enemy heroes deals 20% more damage to a maximum of 60% damage. This bonus lasts 5 seconds or until non-heroic enemy is attacked. You died in Path of Exile for this bet, come on. Well, I hope it wasn't a hardcore character. Can we call it a supportless cop since Vinland's Raiders also has healerless? I mean, if we're getting into like the actually territory, Medivh is considered a support, so it's healerless comp to one side. I don't know. We can get into the weeds on it, but yeah. Either way, there's no healer on either side. You do have Medivh who will supply some support to the allies with the Force of Will, but neither of them have a proper healer. I do want to point out Withering Flames from Chen at level 4. This is going to be a 60% spell power reduction. Cho'Gall in top lane is going to be forced off the point. Illidan working on a minion wave. Nano's up here as well. Illidan dives onto the Chen. This is a the Cho'Gall, excuse me. The Stitches will fall. Medivh is going to be jumping up here as well. Hopaka going to get picked off. You're messing around, Standard. I got you. Top lane shots will go out. Zeratul is forcing mid up a little bit faster. Has to blink away as there's no camp or wave available. Mid shots have expired. Top shots will take down the top lane fort and start firing onto the mid lane fort front gate. Zeratul completely invisible as he has not moved for a moment. Isn't seen by Medivh, and that'll be Raynor rotating right by as well. Biggest gamble we've ever had in the channel, chat. 280,000 to 141,000. Big gambles. Thank you all for participating. A hook into Cho'Gall. Healing is going to be reduced onto the Stitches. He did go for the Gambit at level 7 on Stitches. Second helping. His Stitches is at maximum health. After using Devour, he gains a shield equal to 15% of his maximum health for 10 seconds. Every death reduces the shield by 3%. So 5 stacks for Stitches Gambit. Raynor's going to go in Stable Compound. 14 regeneration globes on the Shadow Hunter. Illidan does have Unending Hatred level 1. By the way, that questing talent on our little tooltip bar at the bottom is additive. Meaning that you're going to see this at the 20 mark jump by 20. So don't be surprised when he finishes out that quest, you're going to see a 40 mark right there. It's because of the scaling on the actual talent and reward. Also Unbound for the Illidan at level 7. Jailer's finished out by Zool here. Zeratul jumping around. The portal set up. Bish does not expect the portal in. Cho'Gall takes the portal once again. The Leyline Seal, the Twisting Nether is going to expire. Leyline Seal, a little anti-synergistic, but they don't care. Cho'Gall lives and the bottom lane siege continues. Six to 0 in kills. 7-0 in kills. Lunara poison damage is enough, but Illidan gets the kill. First blood to the side of avoiding same heroes, who will be able to open up this bottom lane keep front gate. Fort front gate, excuse me. Skeletal mages have been summoned. Zeratul floating around will be scouted out. That's a hunt in from the Illidan. They want Medivh. Wandering Keck from Chen. It's a little too far away and they can't get much more. But Medivh, excuse me, does have 25 stacks. He's unfinished on his baseline trait. So the Illidan really wanted to get the kill, reset those stacks. We'll have to hover over the flush button for a moment once that hunt comes off cooldown. 63 seconds. Gorge onto Cho'Gall. Portal set up by Medivh. Force of Will is there. Shizakid drinking through the pain. No! Medivh! Illidan does go down, but they reset the Medivh stacks to 0. Toilet flush down the drain. Twisting Nether, helping hand, and that's a dead Raynor. Uh-oh, Wandering Keck from Chen. He's taking a lot of damage over time, and will go down to the Lunara poison and the stagger damage. As Chen kills Chen. 10-2 in kills right now. Zeratul soaks up the mid lane. We've got objective phase dang near 100%. I think there was like one shot that already fired out, but mid fort will go down. The outer structures have been peeled away from avoiding same heroes. Vinland Raiders playing this very well so far, only losing their mid lane fort, and Zool soaks things up on this Zeratul, or on the Zool. Amplified damage for level 13. Increase the root duration by Bone Prison by a point. What is the duration baseline? I don't know. Baseline root is 2 seconds, right? Is that right? Did I skim that quick enough? Here for root the target enemy hero for 2 seconds. So you're increasing it to 2.25 seconds, and you get a armor reduction onto that target for 2 seconds as well. Okay, is it? Enemies rooted by bonus and lose for 2 seconds. Okay, so it's probably during the root phase. So Medivh back down to 0 stacks. We're getting close to Leaden Orb level 16 for Cho'Gall. Twilight Nova was picked up. Hunt from Illidan. Raynor is the one to go down. Lunara traded. Illidan's done. That's why you see 41 stacks and Unending Hatred. Medivh is going to be pushed back. Cho'Gall was gorged. Zeratul sticks to him like peanut butter on toast. I couldn't think of anything. I'm also hungry. Peanut butter on toast sounds delicious right now. And Chen will be picked off. Medivh 6 stacks currently. Holpaka in the bottom lane. Absolute chaos in map number 5 here in the grand finals. Holpaka! Uh-oh. Wait, did he cancel early? I feel like the Illidan would have gotten out. The friendly hook doesn't connect. Oh, man. This map number 5 is all over the place, but it is going to be leaning favorably to the side of Vinland Raiders, who have taken down all forts on the enemy side. Third objective phase is, going to be coming up in just a moment. We'll have the top and bottom of the map. Sven on this Zool continues to soak up bottom lane. There's the 16 talent tier. There's the Leaden Orb. There's your double objective phase. Man, it's almost like once or twice Blizzard hired me to cast this game professionally, and I have this way of counting down the objective phasings so I can provide you all with amazing information in casting. 16 talent tier advantage. Portal to disengage. A little surprised by that call from the side of Vinland Raiders. I was thinking they might play this aggressive. Not the case. They run straight to bottom lane. Medivh does have Temporal Flux. Cho'Gall has the Frenzied Fist. Gains 75% attack speed for 5 seconds after using Surging Fist. Bottom shots on the bottom lane. Keep front gate. Looks like he canceled. Yeah, I think the Illidan did cancel. Lunara Sentinel was providing a good deal of vision. Medivh in bird form doing the same. Illidan gets top shots. Top shots. So we're trading keep for fort. And the top shots will go into bottom lane afterwards, just looking at how much health is available left on these structures by comparison of shots left. Chen with enough to share level 13, looking for that 16 talent tier. Top fort does go down. Last few shots will rain out from the bottom into the bottom keep. Top shots still have a lot to go through. This fort's going to be around 50%, I do believe. Zeratul setting up completely invisible, not moving. Twisting Nether, the hook onto Stitch. Actually, that's actually a really good hook there. Portal set up by Medivh. No, Raynor wasn't expecting it. Zeratul tries to get the burst onto Nano. Lunara lives. Zeratul blinks back with the wormhole level 7. Blades of Azzinoth. Oh, no, that's a Fiery Brand at level. Wait, Hunt! Zeratul is in an awkward spot. Blinks over the wall. Sven gonna be bopped by the Wandering Keg. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! No! Zeratul picked off trying to go for the Medivh stacks once again. Illidan goes down. A little miscommunication on the game plan right there. And this might be a triple kill in favor of Vinland Raiders. The reverse sweep is looking beyond promising. Bottom lane catapults are coming through. Let's take a look at the catapult damage. 209 standard, 418 into structures. And boss for bottom lane is going to be grabbed here. This is going to go straight to core. Uh-oh. Single altar phase, middle of the map. Avoiding same heroes need to not split on ideas. I know that's easier said than done. I know hindsight's 2020. But they really, like, the burst available damage from avoiding same heroes is really good. But they're spreading to so many targets, they're unable to confirm these kills. Like, if they all just stuck around this camp area, I think they would have found an easy kill. But went in a little too deep, going for the Medivh stacks, lose the Zeratul, the Illidan now split, goes down, Chen then staggers out of death. The boss is cleared, or at least diminished below 50% on the health bar. Gonna get some smacks onto the core, dealing some shield damage, but I believe The math is good from the side of avoiding same heroes, and they will not lose much more than shielding. The boss will be cleared out by the core. Mid shots go down to bottom lane fort, and avoiding same heroes are starting to gain some control. But I say this, 20 talent here is a minion away of experience. Elusive Brawler activated. Friendly hook not connecting. Mid fort or bottom fort goes down. Chen gets objective. These are going to be onto shots. Shots onto mid lane keep. 11 stacks out of 40 for Medivh's trait. Illidan, 50 stacks. That's additive, by the way, so it is considering the additional 20 you get from hitting the 20 mark. I really hope that when we get future UI updates for this, because I know there was changes because of talent icons, blah, blah, blah. When we get 7.5 or 0.75 version of this, I really want all the additive abilities to do that. Vala, Fire at Will, as well as Falstad, Gathering Storm. Zeratul, not sure what the game plan was here. Chen goes in with a Wandering Keg. Raynor was like in mid. Illidan's still in bottom. He's got Hunt available, but the Hunt range is not that big. Hunt range is like maybe... Illidan's just gonna split. So here you go. If you want to see Hunt range, it's to the... like, that's how far it is. It's not even half the map at this point. But level 20 could be the upgrade they want. Could see Nexus Blades GG. Oh, they're going core. Yeah, they were going to try and base race this, but you just can't. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the reverse sweep is in play. There's no way Raynor Illidan stops this. GG. 20-3 in kills. Cho'Gall's supremacy. I didn't even open up my next beer. God dang, chat. Well, all I gotta say to avoiding same heroes is...
how quickly the tide turns.
Thanks for casting. Hey, thanks for hanging out. If you enjoyed the stream, be sure to drop a follow. If you want to support the stream further, it's always very much appreciated. We do full-time stream. We do stream 6 days a week. My only day off is Mondays, so I will not be streaming tomorrow, but I'll be back on Tuesdays. Tuesdays, HOTS content. Wednesdays is variety. Thursday is HOTS content. Friday is variety. And Saturday and Sunday, until this tournament is over, is what we'll be doing casting-wise. So, if you enjoyed the stream, drop a follow. If you'd like to support further, it is very much appreciated, as every little bit helps us sustain this dream of full-time streaming and providing great, awesome content for all of you at home.